I think I'm good to go here. Make sure one more thing. That appears good. Cool. Slow, what's going on, bro? How's your day going, man? Dude, I'm just trying to get used to all this new streaming biz. Just here for the fun of it. Yeah, I'll keep that rates for fun. It really makes me appreciate all the guys who do this full time. I mean, this stuff ain't for the weak, man. It really isn't. It's a lot to figure out, mainly. Yeah, no complaints, really. Just finally hopping on here. Been watching a lot of streams this morning, and yeah, workday's finally over. No complaints at all. Where are we going? Watkins, Glen this week. There it is. I assume it's the long course. Oh, you are an absolute legend, Slow. Do you do any live streams yourself? I don't know if I've caught you if you do any. It's honestly so hard to remember because I feel like there's so many different people that I follow and try and watch. Let's do 5 laps. 4, make it a little shorter. There you go. Still a blast making content, man. I got into making shorts, I mean before this, obviously, before I started doing lives for the first time this week, but started doing them like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's honestly so much fun putting them together, especially after a fun race, or even just going through, seeing people's replays, all that kind of stuff, you know. It's a blast to watch. Light for that. Do GR4. Did I miss BOP? Yeah. Turn that off. Alright, let's do it, folks. See if we can get a couple heads in here, just get some good practice in. Oh, I should have changed one more thing. That was stupid. Now I remember what I want to do. Hard tires only. I think it's racing hard. Alright, cool. Let's get it. See if we can put up some decent laps. Oh, I gotta change that brake balance. Yeah, that is a great call. I'm gonna have to go back and do that right after I put this up here. That's one of the few things I forget to do. Like when I'm making some custom lobbies, I'll save them just so I don't have to redo the entire thing. But yeah, I never think of that when I'm creating multiplayer intended lobbies. Same premise, right? I needed to get off that sooner. That was horrid what I just did. Pretend like you didn't see that. First person, welcome, man. Give you a nice greeting once I get to the end of this lap. It's a wasted lap anyway, but nonetheless. Overshot that. And whoa. Alright. Wasted lap. Let's pull over. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, it's the worst, right? I need to honestly go do it right this second, because I'm gonna forget. Event settings, save. Let's make it new. Yeah, that's such a good call. Just makes your life so much easier once you do that. Also, while I got the controller in my hands, just for comparison here. Oh, sorry if you're behind me. Alright, put this up. I'm just curious what I can do here. For whatever reason, I don't know why, because I haven't really touched it a ton. Whoa, why did it start me here? Oh, I didn't realize the pit exit is on the other side. For whatever reason, I don't do it a ton, but I've been messing with going back to my controller recently. I don't know, it just... I find it a lot easier. And I'm sure a lot of it's just because I haven't been practicing as much as I should be for this track on the wheel. But suddenly I picked it up, I think it was last night, and then I tried again this morning. And yeah, I managed to get my FL out of it. What am I doing? That was just not a double gear down. Easily could have avoided that. Yeah, I've heard that from a bunch of people. I feel like there's a big community of guys that just got the wheel this year, like myself. And every single person, I mean, not every single one, there's a lot that are adjusting very quickly. And don't get me wrong, I feel like my adjustment and my improvement on the wheel is getting there every single time I pick it up and use it. But I don't know, when it comes to my fastest laps, I feel like I pick up the controller and I tend to be like a second ahead of my best wheel time. Oh, what was that? I thought I was already in second. Just went all the way down to first. Nice. What do you have, by the way? I have a G29 over here. Alright, let's lock in for this lap, see if we can get a 57. I think I got like a 57.1 or something like that earlier. I know last night it was 57.7 was my best time. But I definitely improved. Oh, what was... Yeah, that's just atrocious. Let's just follow first person with my half a second penalty. Full second. Excuse me. Slow down a little bit for you, bud. The Hori Apex racing wheel. How you liking that? I don't even know if I've heard of that one. I'm gonna have to look it up in a sec. I should have moved over. Sorry about that, bud. I didn't want to screw mine up, but I screwed up probably your lap if you were actually trying to put up a good one. Does the job. Oh, it's kind of weird on the force feedback. Yeah, I can't say I've ever heard of that. I'm kind of in the minority for Logitech wheel users, because I put my force feedback way down, to be honest. I found it like overwhelming when I first picked it up and tried using it. Alright, let's put up a good lap now. I probably should have waited a bit, but it's fine. I can pass if I need. You can dive in. You're good, man. It's all just good practice. I mean, even like the idea of practicing having to take this with another person next to you it's great practice for a person, you know? I don't care too much about a fast lap. I shouldn't be focused on that. Also, I can totally do that in fifth. I don't know why I keep doubling down on the gear shifting. Feels like I'm braking too hard at the end of that when I do the double, or I guess the quick downshift, upshift. But I don't know, part of me also thinks it might be working. How'd you do in Daily A slow? Apologies that I'm just saying that. Definitely could have carried third longer there. Doesn't have to be such a quick double shift down. Nice, 6th place. Now we're talking, man. I keep doubling down. It's like almost habit that I'm double gear shifting in places where I just don't need to do it. Yeah, well done, man. Oh, you went hard off too? You're a madman. It's so much more fun doing it that way. Same with point of view too, going like cockpit versus chase cam. I much prefer being on bumper or cockpit, but I just know for a fact I'm faster this way in chase. It's just such a thrill when you do race that way. Alright, single gear shift, don't be dumb about it, make your line, back on the throttle. Now you can kind of float this part, back on the gas. Oh, I could have gone on it sooner. I had more speed to be used. Oh, it's unbelievable without off. Again, I am so bad at it, but like it's a true sim experience when you do it that way, which I like. To make it even more simmy, just because obviously since I met Led, I've completely put on manual transmission and I've adjusted all like my traction controls on 0. What else? ABS is default, and then I think counter steering's off. But it's either off or weak, one of the two. But the other day I was messing with ABS, completely turned it off, and man, I was locking up in every single corner. That is the weirdest setting to get used to, simulation-wise. $158. Alright, that's slow for me. Let's lock in here. On the gas way too soon, and then I had to like adjust mid-corner. So that'll probably be slow. Oh, an absolute must. I think the funnier version of turning it off was when I was playing F125. Every single time I braked, it's just like, you're a madman, you go crazy. And that's just not somewhere I want to double down, even though I keep doing it. I've been on the brake there a little too late, and I clearly overshot the apex. But funny enough, it's the best time yet. Yeah, what was it last week again? Can you remind me? I'm trying to think. I feel like same as this week, I only really did Daily B last week, which was Dragon Tail Gardens. Ah, I slipped out of that so bad. That's probably a pen. That's the wall. Yeah. Let's try it again. Oh, it was the 80s Toyota. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Brake balance +3. Am I gonna get a pit penalty? No, I forgot. Private lobby. Oh my god, it was ABS off. Oh, I have no comment. That speaks for itself, man. That was probably the most chaotic race to ever witness. Overshot that. I mean, kinda not really. If I don't get a penalty, guess I'm okay. I guess that's what the guys do in the fastest lap for global time. I see them kind of overcut that corner. Sliding out of that. Yeah, agreed. No pit. No pit. I think it's only a 5-lap race, which I've been sticking to for now. I do like the endurance races, but it's just a whole other thought process when it comes to tire strategy and all that. Oh, it's only 4-lap. Good to know. Even better. Must be thinking of last week's for 5. Also, that was a slow exit. I might just restart that. Alright. Let's go back on the sim wheel here. I'm also going to try some bumper cam. So why not? See if I can identify a little bit more of what's going on. Oh, I know. Bathurst is really tricky. Is that what it's called? The, oh, never mind. I read that wrong. The part I hate the most, you already know what I'm about to say. It's like that downhill chicane thing. I've always wondered, is it called Bathurst because, like, that's the city or town it's in? So I know the actual track name is, or at least in the game, is Mount Panorama. So every time people call it Bathurst, like I know what they're talking about, but I guess I've just always wondered why it's called that. Overshot that. Alright, I gotta see my front end here. Huh, I'll have to look it up later. Alright, lock-in time. I may have been too late back on the gas. Alright, also, if no one's gonna join this right now, I might just go to qualifying. I think that's probably the better move. I should have done a race earlier when I had a couple people. I wasn't really thinking. Oh, it starts in 7 seconds. Tempting, but I'm not gonna do it. Once I get a 56, I'll hop in tonight. I'm so close. Alright, really quickly, just to remind myself. Yeah, I'll load the Ghost too. It's actually not what I want to do though. Let's watch this together, folks. It's in the Citroen. Same car replay. Alright, I'm gonna race chase cam, so might as well put it that way. Oh, good to know. It's in Bathurst, New South Wales, in Australia. Gotcha. Appreciate you answering that for me, man. You just saved me a trip to Google. Replay loop. That's good. Alright, cool. Let's bring it back. Let's sit back, relax, and see what this guy's doing. So he's getting all the way up to 6. I'm doing that correct. Gets it down to 3rd, hugs it inside. He's on 4th a lot quicker than I am. And he's not afraid of being on the curb. The power of Google, man. Helps me out every day, all day. Alright, so he's getting on 6 about the same place as me. I'm doing that correct. It's just that first exit speed. I need to get on 4th sooner. Let's see what he does here. He only goes to 5th. Wow. Majorly almost clips the wall. Cuts over every single curb. Gears down to 4th. Back on the gas halfway through the apex. Oh, I love ChatGPT. Can't even say it. Yeah, I use that and like Gemini on Google. There's so many good AI things I use. Yeah, it's the most useful thing ever. Not even just for like text related stuff, even for like image related. I mean, you can do like music stuff nowadays. Alright, I just want to go back one more time. Watch this again. Do you think my viewers are going to spike? People are going to think this is me. Putting up a 154. Should I just act like I'm driving? Oh, that's funny. Distracting myself. I'm going to have to watch this like 10 times too, by the way, for this to like really sink in. 5th, and he's doing that at like 120 the first curve. He's down to 110 by the second. And then he's gearing 4th, and then when he hits that apex, he's right back on to get back into 5th. Around the 200 sign, he's coasting it. He doesn't go to 2nd. That's interesting. I do a quick downshift, upshift to get the car in the right direction, but it doesn't seem like that's necessary. Alright, I do that corner exactly the same as him. At least when I get it right, I should say. Not that perfect. Let's see what he does here. He doesn't go to 6. That way he can get it in 2nd to get it rotated. That makes sense. That's really interesting. I gotta watch that one more time. So here I am full flooring it. I'm watching his gas pedal. I guess he's full flooring it the whole time. Maybe I'm misremembering that I get up in the 6th there. Huh. I mean, either way, he uses 2nd gear to get the car oriented around the apex correctly, so they can get back on the gas quicker. How in the world does he take that in 5th gear? Alright, so he's out fast. This is where I usually float, but no, he's... What? How did he do that? I'm genuinely confused how he did this. No application of the brakes? What? Nothing. He didn't flush them once. He just floated it in 5th gear? Is going up to a higher gear gonna make my ability... I'm so confused watching this. I've been taking this corner since the start of learning this track in 4th gear. Oh, I see what he's doing. I understand it now. Watch the gas pedal. It has nothing to do with... He doesn't need the brake. Because he's... Instead of floating it in 4th, he's floating it in 5th really quick, and that probably loses enough speed that he can still make it, but then get back on the throttle soon. Alright, we're gonna try that. We're definitely about to go try that. Welcome in to everyone watching. 21. I really appreciate it for my humble little live stream. Do that thing that YouTubers do. Subscribe. Smash the like button. Greatly appreciate it all. And if enough people want to hop in, I will gladly make a multiplayer lobby. But wasn't getting a lot of heads, so for now I'm just doing qualifying. Just watched the #1 time, and we're going to see if we can go mimic that. Alright, I think I have his ghost loaded. And the fun part of a ghost being 3 seconds ahead of you is you really don't have to set it back at all. Versus when a ghost is closer to me in time, like it almost kind of annoys me. My car's right on top of it. But this guy's quick enough that I'll be chasing him still the whole time. Alright, without further ado, let's put that up into 3rd brake balance. And off we go. Alright, well that's wrong. Display loaded ghost. Yeah, no offset needed. Right. Now away we go. Alright, today's goal is determination to get a 156. Come on, guys. See if we can make it happen. So he's clearly waiting to get back on the gas. That way he can make it a little tighter of a corner. Also 2 seconds slow, and I'll read that once I get on this straight. I've also noticed that if you're under the racing line, it shaves off to like milliseconds. It's like 100 bots. That was totally my own fault for distracting myself too. I've been noticing that everywhere, man. I feel like Philness is the first time I first saw it. This is actually insane. You should go back and check this out if you haven't seen it. When Philness GT, or Philness Racing, whatever his official name is for his channel, I think he had 46,000 bots. I overshot that. Just to repeat, that was 46,000. The chat was going nuts. And you could tell there was only like 50 of us to 100 of us in there, so it was so funny. Yeah, 50K, insane. Alright, float it. And then get back on. Alright, time to lock in here. Come on. Chasing 156. I feel like I was late to gear there, but it doesn't look like I lost much time on him. Alright, come on, come on. 5th gear, I can do this. Get the turn right, back on the throttle. Alright, looks like he's applying some brakes. Yeah, he's gotta be. I'm still gonna run the lap, but I saw some brake lights out of him on that one. Oh, that was horrible what I just did there. Horrible. Float it, back on the gas. I overshot the apex. Alright, so for this, yeah, I guess I don't go 6. Let's see if this is the fastest lap. Yeah, wow, you can float that in 5th. I don't know if that's going to be any faster of a time, though, to be honest with you. Yeah, no, slower. Still might be better. Yeah, it is. I do that so often. I feel like I need to make my entrance a little wider. Because that tends to happen to me a lot when I'm trying to shave speed off. To make the corner, I hit the inside curb. That also happens to me a lot, where I get back on the gas too soon, and then I have to completely let go just to make that corner. Also, what is this? Am I just getting, like, bot attacked? It says 39 watching. Yeah, 2 likes, 27 bots. It's nuts, man. That's a racing lobby for you. 40 just keeps growing. There's no way this is real. Unless it's just 40 super shy people. 40 introverts. 42. I can see it pop up on my screen every second it grows. I might need to change my title to come join my bot attack. Of all the bots I could get too, I can't get like the subscriber bots or the like bots. I have to get the viewer bots. Oh, that's where I go second. Absurd. Yeah, I'm taking that way too sharp of an entrance. Oddly enough, though, that was better. Even though it's not going to be enough better. Back on the gas later. Definitely starting to adjust to that. It's not fast enough. It's close though. very close. Alright, that was a good start. Let's get under the racing line. Just keeps going up, man. 46. This is insane. Yeah, I've taken that a lot better. I just lost all my time that I had. Still slowing. Yeah, I gained a little actually. Is it enough? Come on. Oh my god, that is so close. Let's get below the racing line. That might be a pen. We'll find out in a second. Oh, I guess not. Let's go. I knew it. How he didn't get a penalty in his world record's insane. That would have shaved some good time off too. Look at that. 2/10, 3/10 faster. just keeps going up slow. It's at 48 now. It's insane, man. All the bots are coming to hang out. $50 bots. Like, what is this? I feel like I'm getting bot attacked. Bot clan. I mean, hey, I guess my name is Drone, so it's fitting. The bots just want to hang out in the drone zone. Yeah, he lets off the gas way more than I just did. Welcome, bots. Welcome to the drone zone, bots. I see there's 53 of you. Yeah, literally. It says 57 watching and you're the only one talking. Like, that's the definition of a bot attack. I think the funniest thing is, I forget who typed this in Philness's chat when like the 50k bot showed up, but somebody started typing like binary code, like zeros and ones. Try to communicate with the bots. I was dying, man. That was the funniest shit ever. I'm just getting sloppy with my laps now. Oh, another pen. That's nice. Alright, let's mess around, put traction control on 5. See how we feel about that. Welcome in, bots. Bots are always welcome in the drone zone. Yeah, I mean, could be, yeah. Seriously, it could be where it's like, because I'm so new, like my channel's brand new, maybe YouTube's just like, yeah, we'll send this guy some bots, help him out, make him think that he has a good thing going. Oh, that was such a late downshift, upshift. But I kind of feel like I'm on him a little closer than I typically am. Honestly, it's pretty comical to me how time and time again, yeah, legit, brand new channel. Just started. I've had a drone channel before, which is like linked in my channel, but even that was like something that I was half taking serious, you know, it's just kind of for fun. And after a while of doing it, I realized that it no longer made droning fun for me. Versus with video games, I play them so often that I don't mind making creative content. I think that's super interesting, especially now how committed I am to GT7. But droning was just like, it was exhausting, just because even the process of getting my footage was just 10 times more difficult than this. Oh wow, is that my best exit ever? Alright, but I think that was my best exit ever, even though I'm losing a little time now. 63 bots watching. Welcome to the drone zone. I overshot that. Probably a pen still too. Yeah, it's honestly really smart to make it just gaming in general. I play this so much that was kind of my recent dedication. I figured I'm gonna be on here for years and years to come. But yeah, to be honest, I'm pretty active when it comes to other games too. Love sports games. I always play FIFA and NHL every year. War games. I'm kinda out on Call of Duty nowadays, but I do love the new Battlefield. I also play a game called Arma Reforger, which is like a more realistic version of those two. I mean, I play everything under the sun. There's not a game you could name that. I mean, I'm sure there are when it comes to indie games, but there's really nothing I haven't heard of. November 2024, and let's see, what's that second part say? 213 subs. Well, how often, no, you actually answered this earlier. You said you only make videos. I ran into that predicament with my droning account, and granted, that's a whole different ballgame because I'm kind of appealing to like the droning video industry opposed to the gaming industry. But with my droning, it was the same deal, where it was just, you know, just putting out content. You get some subs here and there, people that will occasionally stop by and like leave you comments that they want you to sub and they sub, blah blah blah. You kind of get that trade-off. But I've noticed with, especially since I made this channel, not even from myself doing it, like I'm yet to kind of be the recipient of it, but just from watching other people, I am convinced live streams are the recipe for bringing in subscribers. It just seems like the quickest way. Because don't get me wrong, people are going through shorts and videos and all that all day long. But if you can make like a community of people that are coming to your channel, whether it's just to watch or even to interact, to come play with you, or whatever the niche is, I feel like it's amazing how much live streams do actually promote a channel. And vice versa too. Same for creative content promoting the live streams. I mean, you can look at it either way, really. Oh, it's massive nowadays, man. Seriously. Like, I regret so hard because I do consider myself a massive gamer. You know, I'm not the kind of gamer that has the same gaming knowledge, and what I mean by gaming knowledge is I couldn't answer you a million questions under the sun about developers and all those niche little things when it comes to understanding the gaming industry. But no, when it comes to physically playing the games, yeah, I play so much so often that I highly regret not making a gaming channel when I was younger. I just think back and like all the great replays, lobbies I've had with friends, the great laughs we've had, stuff like that. It's like, man, not that that was the point of enjoying the games, but it's like, you look back and you say, wow, I could have really capitalized nowadays and having some kind of a channel. And your biggest enemy, or not enemy, your biggest friend too, I feel like when it comes to growing a channel, this is at least the way I'm looking at it, really is time. You know, I mean, look at you, you're at 218, you started November last year? Or was that the year before? 2024, you said, I think? But even that, man, that's still some solid growth. I know that's not a ton, but like, that's definitely solid organic growth for you. Versus I've gotten like all 50 of my subscribers pretty much doing two things, either asking people, kind of begging, because at first I just wanted to get to 50 so I could live stream, so I could broadcast it from my PS5 to YouTube. Yeah, I feel that. Especially if like certain ones just don't take off, or the biggest enemy is you just kind of get bored with it, you know? I found that too, like with my droning channel. is if like you get exhausted, burnt out, or bored, whatever it is, you stop losing interest, you stop posting all the time. And that's when the algorithm kills you. It's just like when you're not active all the time. YouTube definitely is pretty good about not helping out dead channels. So if you're not posting anything or anything like that on a regular basis or live streaming, just never will see any action ever again. 73 bots. Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the drone zone. I wish I could speak bot. I would say hello and I'd tell you guys to smash that like and subscribe. So I wonder, like, are there just organic bots that just roam YouTube? Or is it like someone has to make a bot attack? Or, like, I just don't understand, I guess, where they come from. Maybe you hit the nail on the head earlier with the fact that I'm a new channel. 76 watching. This is nuts. Totally fake, but this is nuts. Every time. The bus stop is what makes or breaks this entire lap. I'm also like half paying attention at this point too. Oh yeah, it's so easy to do that, right? I love the PS5 for that reason. Yeah, being able to take screenshots, just kind of like watch your replay and then go back and game record, or even just set up the recording beforehand. Like, yeah, it's so easy. I love it. So I'm gonna have to figure out, because I do know, I think. Oh, you have a PS4? Nice. I mean, same premise. You know, I'm sure it can do all the same capabilities, just different software. But one of the things I need to figure out, because I broadcast live to YouTube from my PS5, I need to figure out. I think I could just use my built-in webcam, because that's pretty much how I watch my live stream from. YouTube, whatever it's called within YouTube Studio, like your control room or whatever. But I need to figure out how to, yeah, essentially set that up so that I can have my webcam broadcasting me in the bottom right for an overlay. So I did make a Streamlabs account, but then I quickly realized after I made it that you can't broadcast live directly from your PS5 or PS4. You have to use some kind of third-party, I'm going to word this wrong, not like encoder, but essentially you have to send it to YouTube using a third party if you want to activate Streamlabs and use those capabilities. Like the ribbons greeting new subscribers, the chat in the bottom right that they can all see, all that kind of stuff. And I'm sure there's a million other capabilities I'm forgetting. Oh my god, what was that? Let's just delete these bad laps for a sec. Quick delete. And let's log back in. Alright. I am 29. How about yourself, man? That is the funny part of this game, by the way, is until you see somebody actually streaming. Like, I mean, yeah, you can kind of guess maybe from their voice. I've heard my voice is a little tougher to guess for some reasons. I guess I just have like a raspy, and I also tend to like almost whisper. I've heard people say I'm a quiet talker. Oh yeah, 21. Hey, legally can drink, man. If you ever want to grab a beer and talk some GT7. That was one of the cool parts of when I first got into watching YouTubers. There's this guy named Grove Street that I think he's down in Connecticut, and I'm up in Mass. And he was saying how he has a ton of subscribers and has been doing this for a long, long time. He was saying every now and again he puts on like these karting events in his local town. And yeah, anyone who's over 21 plus, come on down. They under 21 you can come race, but they do like this whole like bar thing after. That way they can all just like go talk shop. I think that would be the coolest thing to find. I would never personally set it up because I'm just so new to YouTube. That would take me a long time to get there. But I think that would be the coolest thing, like if like Led had something like that. Or any of those guys. Sammy Snake, Digit. It's also pretty wild in addition to like the age gap of everyone on here, just because I mean it's a video game, you know, it doesn't discriminate who plays it. It's hilarious, I mean, which everyone plays video games everywhere, so it makes perfect sense, but it's just so funny how the communities are so like diverse in terms of people from all over. It was pretty cool making friends with people that are from like Spain, Brazil, Argentina, Japan. A lot of UK drivers, a lot of Canadian too. But it also does depend on which region you're racing in, so I'm sure that's a big factor. Alright, come on, let's get this bust up. Off the gas. Oh, I hit it so wide. That's just so wrong. So wrong. One of these days I'm gonna get that. 78 bots. Let's go. Welcome in, guys. Welcome into the drone zone. It's all my fake viewers. Or just maybe my shy viewers. All the YouTuber live streams you watch are like 40s and like their age. Yeah, I agree. That's everyone, man. And maybe that just, I don't know, that could just speak to the experience of them because like they've had more time in their life to race Gran Turismo, and that's why they're better. But yeah, it tends to be the case where like, I don't want to call them old. There's some old guys. I forget who I was talking to. I almost feel like it was you, but I don't think it was. I was in one of Saragon's streams one night, and he's not too much older than me. I think he's only in his like middle 30s. I don't think he's in his 40s, but he could be. I could be totally misremembering his age. I forget what I said in chat, but he didn't understand what I meant, and it was just like, all I did was abbreviate something, and I thought that was the funniest thing. Just different generations, man. And I try as hard as I can to use the least amount of emojis as I can when I'm in their streams. Because occasionally, like, I don't know, it's just how I chat. Or like with slang, stuff like that. Yo, Wade, what is going on, bro? Yeah, of course, Slow. Add me up. It's the same as my YouTube name. Sir Dronesalot GT. Should be written in my description, too, in case it's any different, but I'm pretty positive it's exactly the same thing. Wade, hope you're doing well, man. How's the day treating you? You just came into a bot attack. I'm up to 81 viewers, even though with my humble little stream, that's just not possible. I can tell you that for a fact. Yeah, about time, Slow. I thought we were on Crazy Island over here with all these fake viewers. Wade, we've come to the conclusion that they're either bots or just like the shyest people you've ever met. 85, look at that, it's just growing and growing. I mean, hey, this will do wonders, I guess, for my views. I don't have to make another short later. Oh, what am I doing gearing the third there? That was stupid. Also, this is talked about all the time. I feel like every stream I go on, but completely new streamer problems trying to chat and race at the same time. It's like even right now, I feel like I know this track super well, where to gear and do what. And it's not even like I'm reading chat necessarily, but just like me, myself talking is throwing myself off. But that could also just speak to my ADHD, so who knows. Alright, come on. Let's see if we can get any more improvements on this time. 88 bots, welcome in. Welcome into the drone zone. Yeah, Wade's an OG slow, in case you guys don't know each other. But I have a gut feeling you do, just because I feel like we all see each other on the same streams all the time. You guys doing any racing right now? Hey, I'll send some your way, Wade. Seriously, if I knew how, man. I'm up to 86 right now. Slow and I were talking about this earlier. Do you know who Philness is, Wade? I assume you do, once again, just because we all go to the same streams, but you just never know who knows who. Yo, I'll make a multiplayer lobby if you want, Slow. But anyway, Wade, if you know Philness, there was one night we were on his stream. He usually has like 200 or so people watching, something like that. One random night he got up to like 50,000. It was nuts. Craziest bot attack I've ever seen in my life. Oh, word. Let me add you right now. Yeah, there we go. Just accepted you. Yeah, let's make a lobby, man. Plus, then, hey, who knows? Maybe get a couple new subscribers, a couple new viewers in here. I'm pretty sure when you make a lobby, like that's how the game filters new lobbies that it's offering to people searching. Because whenever I first make it, I tend to notice that's when everyone joins. Then after 10 minutes, if a lobby dies, there's just no one's ever going to rejoin it. But that's also just my personal experience with it. Alright, get a little Gatorade. Yeah, now we're talking, Wade. Let's see if I can find it. Skeleto! Or is it skeletal? I read that so quick. Yeah, it was definitely skeletal. Alright. Daily B. Gotta let the people know. Oh, whoa. Totally forgot. Look at this, guys. Look at this. All thanks to my friend Slow. Wow. Didn't have to type a single thing. Can you believe that? It's these kind of things you learn through this community, guys. These little reminders that are so helpful. Alright, public lobby. Let's quickly make sure. Yes, tires I think are fine. I'm just gonna click Racing Soft to double check that it doesn't let me enter. Alright, perfect. We don't want any randoms joining with softs on. Alright. Put it on +2 or 3. Yeah, I'm in the US. I'm in Worcester, Massachusetts. I tell anyone who's not US Boston, just because that's the easiest way to understand like Mass and all that. But to anyone who knows it, it's like, yeah, Worcester, Mass. Just doing some chilling, Wade. You watching some TV, some movies while you're on YouTube? Or you're just doing some chilling on YouTube, watching racing? I've been meaning to find some new shows and movies recently. That's like my second favorite. I mean, that's pretty much everyone's second favorite hobby, right? I totally just cut that. Yeah, I'm just gonna re-enter there. I feel like I came across a couple new shows and movies recently. I can't remember what they were that stuck out to me though. Also, where are you guys, by the way? I'm just assuming that you're in the States. Oh no, slow. I see you're UK. Or at least that's your region of choice on this account. Game of Thrones. Now we're talking, Wade. Hey, nice to meet you, Slow. I did that so poor. That was awful. Whatever. Let's just get the tires worn. Keep it going. Yeah, I love Game of Thrones. You're gonna shame me so hard for this right now. But I have never sat down, fully watched it out. I know the premise of like every season now. I've watched enough episodes that I totally get it, and I've talked to enough people that I understand what's going on all the time. But yeah, unfortunately, I've never fully sat down and watched it before. But such a great show, man. I tried to get into what was it, like House of the Dragon, that newer one. It just wasn't for me. Alright, Slow, we got this. Oh, I won't. I got you. Funny story without giving you any spoilers at all. I was back in high school when this happened. So years upon years ago for me. But this was the first time I ever watched an episode of Game of Thrones. And I don't know what season they were on at this point. But like the show was like relatively new, I think, when I first started it up. It was like at least, I don't know, 4 to 5 seasons old, maybe less. I could be totally just misremembering this. Long story short though, a buddy of mine who loved the show and was caught up to it live, like had seen all 4 or 5 seasons, he was watching it live as like the episodes were coming out, and he told me about the show, and I thought, oh, that sounds super hype, I'll check it out, because he was telling me how like the live episode was on tonight. I went and I was just scrolling TV, and I completely forgot that the live episode was on, so I watched it just thinking like it was a random episode. He didn't happen to catch that episode the night before because he was busy for some reason. Next day at school, I go in, I'm like, dude, Game of Thrones, such sick show, like I saw this episode and this happened. He was so mad at me because I had never seen it before, so I was just kind of telling him what I saw. But it was the brand new episode that he was waiting like 5 seasons to see. And it was a pretty spoiler alert episode too. Like it wasn't just some random thing that happened. It was a massive premise of the show that I spoiled. So I felt so bad. I genuinely felt so bad. Alright. Let's run a lap together, Slow. I'll let you pull ahead of me. Sorry if you hit me. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I pulled over in an awful spot. After you, man. Let's just run some fun laps. Whoop. Do a little reverse. Reverse. Honestly, it's so helpful for me racing with someone, because then you suddenly have to start learning how to take corners that you enter wrong, or a corner where you're behind somebody else. Which, don't get me wrong, qualifying is super helpful to learn how to actually take a track, but say like you're on the inside line here, it's so helpful to learn how to properly adjust mid-race. Whoa, I was in way too high of a gear. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I'm unsure because I skipped this entire week. Also, I'm caught up to you, Haim. We're slow. Good to go. But yeah, I skipped this entire week, mainly because I was intimidated by the first race, which I shouldn't have let it. I should have just gone for it. But yeah, just because I haven't touched it, I've kind of avoided it all week. You're golden. I won't hit you. Don't be afraid to send it. That's a really weird one. I don't love that corner. And same with this, because you have to brake early and then it's like a second gear down to get on there. And then this one, I am learning the weirdest thing. Apparently you can go up to 5th, let go of the gas, and then swing it. But if you struggle with that, just do 4th and let go of the gas. But that's what I was doing all up until now, I was punching 4th and letting go. And then I watched the top time, and I guess he was getting it all the way up to 5th. For this one, I just try and make it 3 gear downs, get down to 3rd, gas out. This, try and hug the curb in both situations without touching it. And then definitely want to be below the racing line if you can here. It's almost like a tight, like, squeeze. Also, apologies if this is throwing you off. I just like talk to myself as I do this. 5th gear, hug that tight, back on the gas. Oh wow, I'm in 6th. I wonder if that's gonna help me or hurt me. Three gears down there, back on it. '84 watching. Welcome to the Drone Zone, bots. It's good to have you guys. We don't discriminate, human or bot, they're all welcome. Yeah, I could totally see Nations and Manu improving overall as a driver, or helping you improve as a driver. It's because it's so competitive, you know? There's so many people like myself that are like right on the cusp of whether they don't know the track, or whether they're just intimidated by it because it's Nations manufacturer, or whether they just don't want to do it because they're too low of DR. I mean, there's a whole plethora of reasons why people don't do it. But yeah, for that reason, you get some great competition out of it, and it's such a great way of improving as a driver. And there's so many aspects of this game, kind of like going live or doing a Learn with Lead or doing Nations or Manufacturers Cup. There's so many different aspects of this game that you really do need to just, like, you know, dive in head first. Just go into the deep end, give it a try, and you'll improve. Alright. Slow aim. Might just be me and you. You want to run a race? I'll go on my wheel too, so I'm slower. All my 157s and 158 I might be able to get on the wheel. But for the most part, my 157s and my only 156 is from using controller. So I am probably going to be running around like 2-minute times here. But this is more just having fun, so I might honestly slow down if you overshoot anything, or vice versa. If I overshoot anything. Let's just have some fun track time. Alright, let's get this. You can pull out ahead, by the way. Oh, no matter what, you were gonna, because you were a lot quicker on the pedal. That is something I gotta get better at, is grid starts. I feel like I'm so slow, and I don't understand it. Maybe everyone else really is that quicker out of the gate. Let's see if I can give you a nudge here, speed you up. If I can even catch you. Nah, we're getting too close to the end for me to nudge you. I'm going down 2 gears here. 5th is just, yeah, that's what happens to me when I do 5th. Exactly that. I'll be a good Samaritan, put my hazards on. Yeah, that's honestly what I've been toying around with for the longest time, is trying to do that bus stop in 5th. I mean, I know that's what the fastest time does, but it's just such a tough one to manage. So I think for real dailies, I'm probably going to do it in 4th, just to play it safer. Now that I have my qualifying timeout, it's like, there's no need to risk it every single lap. Might as well just do what I'm more comfortable in. "84 bots, welcome to the channel." Nice, you did that corner sweet. Alright, back on the gas. There we go. Let go of the gas and then back on it. Nice. I'll let you catch up as I'm reading a comment here. My channel is for playthrough games, like on YouTube around the halls. Yeah, there you go. Do you mean Aussie Pug, by the way, or Aussie, Aussie, I guess. I know of Aussie Pug. I know he's a livery man, but I mainly watch, I think it's just Aussie Racing. He's an older gentleman from Australia. I shouldn't say older, I mean, he's only like, probably in his late 30s, 40s maybe? Yeah, probably early 40s if I had to guess, but I have no idea what his age is. I'm just totally guessing. Yeah, he does a Bruisey Racing and all that. He is a fast boy. He was actually, I think, yeah, Aussie Racing. Yeah, that was the first way I got into not only like streamers and all that, but really watching GT7. Yeah, I've been trying to chase Aussie's time for a while now. I'm finally catching up, which is nice. But it's funny, because as I started to catch up, I noticed this like a week ago. Just going through you before you unghost. As I caught up like a week or two ago, I feel like he improved so hard and got up to A. Because at first I was noticing, I was like, alright, started when I first was watching him. I was like 2 seconds off from all of his times. And then as I got up to C, I was like, I was narrowly bringing that down. I was still about 2 seconds. And then as I started approaching and got up to B, that's when I noticed I got within like 1. And I think there was a time where I had it less than a second. Then all of a sudden a week or so went by. He gets up to A. I go back to his times. And it's like the improvement he had overnight was so... It felt dramatic from my point of view, just because suddenly he was, I don't know, like a second off from like those global times. Like I feel like he was like putting up like top 300 times all of a sudden, top 500 times. Where it's like, bro, I can't catch that. I could catch the middle tier, maybe some high tier B drivers, but I'm pretty much a low tier B. But anything in A is like, that's not gonna happen. Oh, did you really? That must have felt so good. Well done, Wade. Sorry if I just screwed you up there. If I was in your way. Alright, I'm just gonna test taking out a little wider. Yeah, I mean, it's a better exit, I guess, but I feel like I'm slow entering it, honestly. Also, what am I doing right now? This is so dumb of me. Hold on. I just realized... Wait, what? Did I, like, start the race or something? Yeah, my bad. I wasn't even thinking that we started a race. Do you mind backing out real quick? Just an exit to the lobby, or the paddock. I'm gonna take the pens off. All of a sudden I realized that when we were getting them, and it's just like, why do I have that on? Let's take these off. There's no point for that every lap. If I can even find it. Alright, off. Correct course, yeah, that's fine. Flag rules off. Alright. There we go. That's better. Alright, let's get in. On controller too, that's impressive, man. I didn't even read that before. Yeah, that's the best feeling, especially when it's a guy you follow and watch all the time. That's such a great feeling, beating their time. Alright, let's change traction control. Put that up to like 3 maybe. 81 bots watching. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to the drone zone. Alright, we'll start moving. Feel free to go by me if you got too much speed. Let's cruise it, man. Let's cruise it. There we go. Downshift around here. Let's get back on it, on the gas. It's like a triple downshift here just to make the corner. I mean, if it's helpful, by all means, listen to what I'm saying, by the way, but I hope I'm not throwing you off just talking to myself. I feel like I need like all these verbal reminders that just like, the more I can get it to muscle memory, the more it sinks in. Alright, this is a triple downshift to make the corner, hard brake. I always forget with that one, it's late on the gas. It's like a half gas out of the corner. and then a full gas once you make it. Same with this one. There's a lot of corners like that here, where you're like floating the apex until you can make it, and then once you feel like your car's aligned with the drive line, you can get back on it. There we go. Yeah, of course, man. Anytime. Thanks for joining. It's been a pleasure just having you stop by and hang out. Keep me company, bro. Yeah, so this is just a full push straight, which is nice. And then I'm going to do a double gear down, get it to fourth for this. Fifth is too fast. I overshoot everything. So fourth, get that, clip this curb too, clip that curb back on the gas. And then gear down there. Gear down, float the apex back on the gas. There we go. Triple gear down here. Back on the gas. Another double gear down, and you're like, you float this corner before you can make it. Float it, and then you get back on the gas. Yeah, you did that perfect right there, man. And this one's a triple. 3 down. That's one of the few ones that the braking area is correct. There's not many that are like that. Some are a little bit later. This I find floating the corner in second helps. Being on the gas too hard, I overshoot it every time. This last one also is a floater. Let off the gas for half a second, then back on. Same kind of here. There's so many floater corners where you're just letting go of the gas and then you're right back on it. Does it make it too difficult? I totally understand it because it's like, it's in your visual, so I can understand why it messes you up. For me, it's a reminders I need until I feel comfortable with completely knowing the track, and not knowing the track, because the drive line's easy to learn anywhere you go. It's the braking markers for me. Once I feel like I know my brake points and where I'm shifting and what I'm trying to do, that's usually where I'll take off the visual assists. And then right here is like a gear down between that marker and here. You kind of float it just to make the apex, and then can get back on it as soon as you feel like you can make this corner. Yeah, double gear down, float it. Nice recovery, you kept your speed too. For overshooting that, you managed to come back into the drive line and keep your speed really nice. Triple, and then float it, and then on the gas. Nice. There we go. For that last one that we just came through here, it's not like a quick double gear down. I almost like to hold in third for like half a second, and then when I'm approaching the apex is when I do my second gear down, just to get the car turned in the direction I want. Quick shifting is so much fun, by the way, when you feel like you get the hang of it. Because for most corners, I mean, yeah, you could argue that's a quick shift. You're quickly braking and you're shifting 2 to 3 times depending on the corner. But there's nothing more fun than when you're mid-corner and you do a quick downshift, upshift, just to get your car rotated better. It's honestly one of the funnest mechanics I have doing on this track. Take your slipstream, give it right back. Oh, good to know your controller right now. Yeah, this is honestly a nice controller track. I actually have a harder time on the wheel here than my controller. But, like anything, the more times I've done this, the more it starts to sink in. Alright. Let's see if I can get this corner right. I think it's a triple gear down. And then once you're in second, you can go right back up the third. But to play it safe, sometimes I just double gear down. Let third hang, then get to second. And once I have the exit, full throttle. Alright, let go of the gas pedal here. Once I have the angle right, it's back on the gas. Hard brake, let go of the gas, get the angle, back on the gas. Alright. Is that your fastest time, by the way, Slow? For this track in general, 2:04? Or do you have a faster fast lap for your qualifying? Still solid, man. Still very solid. I think we can get you down to a 2:02 easy, man. This right here is where you're going through that bus stop is the biggest killer and gainer of time on this entire track, by far. So if you can master that, that's an easy 2 more seconds off your time. And then the rest of the track, it's like, yeah, there's correct ways of doing it, but it's really more just keep it on track, and the rest of your lap will just speak for itself. You let the car roll in fourth, yeah, that's probably the smartest way of approaching that corner. Here, I'll let you get right on me, so we can try and do it. Let's see if we can get you a 2:02, man. You got this. I believe. Alright, 3 gears down. Also, really quickly in chat, let me know, are you on a delay hearing me, I assume, since I'm live? So, like, from where we are at any given moment and what you're hearing me talk about, I assume is that, like, maybe 10 seconds behind or something like that? Just so I know in advance what to kind of... Oh, yeah, I know Aussie Pug. He's a livery king. Alright, after you. 3 seconds behind word. So I'll start talking about the next corner every time. Alright, so when we get it into fourth for this one, it's almost like you want to do... You want it in fourth and you want to be carrying speed, but you don't want to be on the gas when you're going through this first corner. You want to get on the gas when you can see the opening. And then back on the gas. Yeah. There you go. And then gear down. Nice, you kept your speed. Alright, 3 gears down for this one, and on the next one, it's going to be 2 gears down coming up. 2 gears down, float it, and then back on the gas once you feel like you've made the apex. Nice. You're crushed that. Crushed that. Alright, this one's, I think, 3. If 3 is too much, get back up into 1 if you feel like you're too slow. But I think it's 3 to make it. A little off, but that's fine. But that means that you got the speed carrying if you're going that wide. And then this last one's at 2. Yeah, that curb gets me so often right there. 2 and try and make it just float around the curb as hard as you can. And then once you see the opening, you can get back on the gas. Then you did that last one correct in 4th. And I think this final turn you can do maybe 1 gear higher. I don't know if it was just like an early break or what. 204. Come on, man. Come on. I believe. I believe, slow. How badly I want to give you a nudge. No, we won't cheat it. Alright, just like you did last time, man. Yeah, you had to self-correct it because you were 2 on the inside. So you could have kept that speed, maybe, I think, if on that first right curb, just go, like, almost go over the right curb when you're entering the bus stop. Because then once you go over that right curb, it will do 2 things. It'll slow you down, and it'll give you a better line. That way you can do exactly what you were trying to do when you were hucking it left there. But because you were already on the inside, when you went to huck left, you had to kind of self-correct to keep yourself on the track. I totally saw what was happening there. That is honestly the worst feeling, and I do it all the time. When in the middle of a corner, you're doing something to like self-correct it because you took it or approached it wrong. But that's a very common thing that I myself do all the time. Alright, let off the gas. Nice, back on. Down the 4th. And back on the gas. Should still work fine. Alright, so on this right side you'll see it. Down the 4th, over this curb. Not really, kinda. Wouldn't call it coaching. Slow's a friend, and yeah, I just kind of came in. We're both getting practice, but I know for a fact I can make them faster just based on certain small things I'm seeing. But I'm definitely not the right guy, I don't think, to be helping them. But if I can at least try my best to explain it how I'm seeing it, I think I can easily get them to a 2. Alright, one gear down here. Plus, just following someone also helps. It's like having a ghost, right? Alright, come on, what is that? What is that? 202! Let's go! Let's go slow! Let's go, man. So this is going to be a wasted lap because I just broke there and all that. But I think once we get speed going, especially for next lap coming around, dude, just do it leading the pack here, man. I think you can get a 201. If it's easier for you too, by the way, I'll totally lead. Because I know seeing somebody in front can sometimes help. Oh, bro, I am so amped for you that you just got that. Your win is my win, my friend. That is awesome. And yeah, I don't have the racing jargon that all these A+ guys have, but I can at least try and explain something in the way I see it, you know? Also, Hot Rod, how do you like these 73 bots here, man? It's been like Slow and Wade as the only two people in here talking, but like the viewers just keep growing and growing somehow. It's a little confusing. Not gonna lie to you. Slow, what's your DR, by the way? I don't think I've really checked it anytime we've been in the lobby. It's insane, Hot Rod. I think Philness is the one who started it. He had that 50K bot stream one night, and now I've been seeing it ever since. Alright, hot lap, push. No need to answer my questions, just push. I'm gonna try and get out in front of you, give you a reference mark. Oh man, don't mind me going off track. I just didn't want you to run into me. Alright, next lap. We'll get a better one in next lap. But at least we can still get the practice in here. Looks like you're catching. Alright. Down the fourth. We cut this first curb, float it, and then it's back on the gas. I totally forgot to gear down there. But you gear down and float that corner. Pretty much like every corner here is a floater, where you're gearing down to a point, letting the car kind of float itself, and then you're getting back on the gas pedal. And half of what you're trying to accomplish with what I call floating the car is you're trying to let it slow down without braking to a point where you are on the racing line and can make that turn. Slash, also if you feel like you're then able to make that next apex, like right here, I'm waiting until I can make the corner and then I'm getting back on the gas. Because if I get on the gas too soon, I'm massively overshooting it. So that's kind of like my thought process, I guess, for every corner, how I approach it. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but that's just how I kind of see it, I guess. Is you're almost trying to slow so that you can make the speed for the next one. But it's also like a fine line of testing that speed. Oh my god, Wade. I looked at chat thinking that was like a genuinely serious comment. Yeah, do you guys ever read Jade's comments in Lead Pencil streams? I forget Jade's full username, but it absolutely kills me the dad jokes that Jade is tossing out. Yeah, rolling through that corner is really how you want to do it. I was telling Slow earlier that, at least for me personally, when I was practicing this track, that bus stop, man, what a difference in your time when you start feeling like you're getting it right. I was watching the top guy, and I was so impressed that he was running that in 5th. And same for the final corner, too. Like, he flushes off the gas, but he's running the entire thing in 5th gear. Oh my god, that was so bad. You hear the squeaking there? Let's keep it going. Oh, I see the problem. Every time you exit to the pits, it resets your brake balance. Not that that's really what I did wrong there. Like, there's 100 things I did wrong in that corner, but let's pretend like that was the reason. What is going on there? I floated that way too long. Oh, like it's 1:55 your time? Is that what you mean? I really hope that's what you mean. Because if you tell me you got a 1:55 on this track, I might just have to quit this game. Ah, gotcha. You're a night owl, man. Or is that the other way around? Is it 1:55 p.m.? Or do you mean AM? It's funny, I feel like I asked you this the other day too, Hot Rod, and I completely forget where you live now. My gut wants to say Canada, but I feel like that's wrong. Alright, I'm just going to talk you through it as I'm doing it, since you're 3 seconds behind. 4th gear here, and that's back on the pedal like halfway through the corner, once you feel like you've made the turn. And then at the next marker, you gear down, and you float this corner back on the gas about halfway through it, maybe a little sooner.